Good morning and welcome to CNNN. I'm Larry Queen. In most recent news, the Georgian-Russian crisis has seemingly stopped, though Russia still wants to keep troops in the seceding states. In order to show the Russian side of the conflicts, we have a Russian historian here to give us his opinion. However, for our viewers, let us get to know a little about Russia. Good afternoon, Mr. Vladimir Pupin.
Good morning, sir.
Now, for those of us who don't know much about Russia, tell us a little about your country.
Well, my country, the USSR, was formed in the 12th century after breaking free from the rule of Mongols. My country fought in the First Great World War, but recorded loss after loss. The stupid military generals had no wisdom when it came to strategic maneuvers. After many riots, no more parliament was overthrown and Lenin formed the USSR.
Fascinating.
It is. After Lenin left, Stalin came into rule. Then World War II started. Our most famous battle, Stalingrad. With thousands of my compatriots rushing into battle with no weapons, many thought we had no chance. Nevertheless, we came out on top of the evil Germany, and we eventually, with the help of the United States, totally annihilated the Nazis. However, while under the rule of Lenin, he caused millions of deaths and put the Berlin Wall in 1961 in Germany. Of course, after 27 years of standing, the American president demanded that the wall be torn down. Of course, the coward Gorbachev agreed. Then came the USSR's collapse, and we became Russia.
That's so sad. Now, tell us some facts about recent Russia. Some holidays, statistics, and things like that.
Yes, of course. Our land occupation is about a total square mileage of 10,610,037 miles. We're almost twice the size of the United States, and yet are still weaker. Our beautiful coastlines are over 24,000 miles. A large population of 140 million people is made up mostly of Russians, with some Tatars, Ukrainians, and Bashkirs and Chuvaks just for laughs.
Fascinating.
Like a lot of countries, the Orthodox Catholicism is the main religion, making up about 20% of the population. The second largest religion is Muslim, while Christian makes up the smallest religious group in Russia.
Too bad.
Many children do go to school, and are taken through all the way to high school. However, education takes only a small part of our income totally, using only about 3.4% of the expenditures.
Tell us a little about your government.
Certainly. Russia is a federation type of government, but not like Star Trek. We are made up into 46 oblasts, 21 republics, 4 autonomous okrugs, 9 kraids, 2 federal cities, and 1 autonomous oblast.
Do you know what that means?
That is like asking you, do you know the name of every senator in the Senate?
Sorry.
That is fine. Anyways, our national holiday is Russia Day. It is considered the day that the Soviet Union became Russia, which took place on June 12, 1990. Some other holidays are Defender of the Fatherland Day, which celebrates the soldiers and the military, on February 23rd. Another holiday is International Women's Day, which commemorates the women's accomplishments in Russia. Does America have something like that?
Well, we have Mother's Day.
Ha! We celebrate women and you celebrate mothers. Russia finally wins. Pardon me for that outburst. A Russian monetary system is made up of rubles. I do not like the name, and I do not know why. Anyways, I do know that our military consists of over 36 million men and 37 million women.
You realize America doubles the size of your military?
Shut up! My personal favorite holiday is Victory Day, when the USSR finally defeated Nazi Germany. Was that a glorious day? Oh yes, about one of our most sacred traditions, we have the Russian step. It is a difficult dance, and I've yet to truly master it.
Could you give us a little show?
Certainly.
That was wonderful. Do you have any information that you could pass on to anybody about the KGB?
Yes. The KGB, which is the Committee for State Security, which had been started in 1954 and was shut down in 1991 due to the collapse of the Soviet Union. During the Cold War, the KGB was responsible for trying to hide Russian spies inside the United States, but was overthrown, and there were very little, if any, illegals after a thorough sweep for spies.
That's great. Now, will you give us your opinion on the Georgian-Russian crisis?
The Georgian dogs should not to have tried to escape from our grasp. They should have known that we will rule them as long as Putin has breath.
Yes, well, maybe I should report you to the U.S. Marshals. Hmm?
No, I'm fine. I apologize for the outburst.
Sure. Anyways, stay tuned for our next broadcast where we solve the puzzle of Queen Elizabeth's secret marriage. Thank you. This is Larry Queen reporting from CNNN. Good night, folks.